My friend Brad and I are traveling across Alaska, exploring some of the most beautiful terrain on the planet, and making some great memories along the way.
Got one.
Now, we head off the beaten path and battle nature to continue our journey. Onyx Off-Road presents Bucket Trip, Alaska.
I grew up in Oregon, and I spent a lot of time in the military back and forth to San Diego. So I'm accustomed to sunny skies and warm weather, and waking up at about 5:30 in the morning, making a cup of coffee, and there is a good 2 or 3 inches of snow on my truck, and it's extremely cold outside.
Oh, it's a chilly one this morning. Got to get all the snow off the windows and whew.
Neither of us had slept well, and we had a long journey ahead of us to get off the Dalton Highway in less than ideal conditions.
I'm struggling, dude. I'm tired.
Do some jumping jacks and sign.
Yeah, I need to. Something. Slap in the face a few times.
Pretty foggy on the pass this morning.
Dude, 18 Fahrenheit? That's freaking cold, my friend.
Sketchy.
Yeah. All right, my friend. We're leaving the Arctic Circle.
Well, see you next time.
I could definitely spend a whole day here.
That's what I like to hear. We were looking everywhere for a campsite not too far because it's getting late in the day and we just want to wind it down. And we found a river bar that is pretty fantastic. So we're gonna set up camp here.
I mean, it only took a little extra searching and some help from a local. Sometimes
Yeah.
all you gotta do is just be nice to people, and
Yeah.
they'll give you the good intel. So we got good intel about this, and we got reinforced good intel about the trail we're going to tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty excited. Breakfast. So Brad and I really want to do some fishing on this trip. We brought our fishing rods. We've got a little friendly competition going on. Who's going to catch the most fish? All right, Brad, you ready to catch some fish?
Man, I hope so.
Just heading down this river. We're going to find ourselves a good place to fish.
Feels good, man. Feels good out here.
It is nice out here. Got one. Oh, good fish. Nice.
We were having a blast out here on this river, catching fish and just enjoying Alaska.
Kill me, man. That would be... I've caught 5 fish so far, which is the most fish I've ever caught in my life. So
it's definitely a good day.
yeah. Today we're going to be heading out near Denali to an old mine trail up to a mine, which should be interesting. We're going to see some different terrain here in Alaska, and I'm excited for it.
I feel like things are changing today.
Things are changing. We're into phase 2.
Yeah, it is phase 2.
Yeah. So first we got to get out of this nice riverbed campsite that we saw, head back through the flooded trail, and then we'll be on our way.
I was feeling pretty excited to hit the Denali Highway and get on a real trail and see what kind of trouble we could get ourselves into. Some of the more wild areas out here offer incredible landscapes to explore.
This is Alaska. Right here. We just came from way up here, the top of Alaska. We're now in the middle of Alaska, kind of heading south. I think we're headed towards Anchorage. All right, we have started the Denali Highway. It is cold out here. It's around freezing. It was snowing a minute ago, but the scenery is quite nice. Hopefully the weather clears up a little bit and we're going to make our way to the start of our trail, which is kind of an offshoot of the highway. All right, guys, we've just gotten to the trailhead of the McLaren River Trail. It's going to take us up an old mining road through some water crossings. Trail's going to get rougher as we go, I think. We're excited to kind of get onto some rougher trail after a lot of highway travel and actually have some fun with our trucks, eh?
Yes, let's do it.
Also, the views around here do not suck.
We headed into the trail towards some snow-capped peaks, and it wasn't too long before we started seeing some snow patches on the trail.
This is getting interesting quick.
Yeah, I like it.
Trying to film and wheel through the snow at the same time. I don't know what I'm doing.
Kind of want to get my snow boots on. We're having fun now. This is a fun trail so far. We've got sections with like a foot or two of kind of slushy snow. You're pretty stuck.
I think I'm pretty stuck.
Dude, none of your wheels are spinning.
Noticing that.
Nice.
This trail was going to make us work for it, but luckily, snow is a familiar terrain for me.
So already on this trail, the snow is starting to become a challenge. It's just when it packs down, it gets kind of slick and slippery, and we're starting to go up these little hills.
I'm a Southern California guy, so this is not familiar territory with me, so I'm glad I'm with you. But yeah, that was struggling. I had to back up and go forward, back up and go forward, but we got it. Now
The
I
nice
gotta
thing
go.
is there's these dry patches too, so like, it's not non-stop.
Yeah, but we gotta get up this hill.
Yeah. Kind of the perfect amount of snow just for a little bit of fun. Hopefully it stays this way and doesn't get too deep that we can't carry on, because the mountains up ahead of us look amazing. Brad has gotten himself what we like to call super stuck. All four wheels are spinning, so Gonna bust out the kinetic rope, we'll give him a little pull backwards, and we'll try it again.
What's the trick here? Reverse or neutral? What works better?
Put it in reverse, and then I'm just gonna slowly pull you backwards.
Copy.
So I was leading today, and I'm trying to get through this snow, and I'm just not doing it. And I don't know if it's, I just don't have the clearance, I don't have the experience. So I'm gonna let Sean lead for a little while.
Just needed a little beans. Looks like we're going down quite a bit in elevation from here on forward, so hopefully the snow just gets less.
The snow was definitely not getting less, but it was getting finer.
As we're getting up there, we're starting to notice there's a lot more snow on the mountains and on the trail as well, which we're getting a little bit worried about.
Perfect amount of snow just for some fun.
Well, for now.
Thought I was done with this for the winter. But hey, we're snow wheeling in Alaska.
Things were going pretty good for a while until I found myself in a deep snowdrift, unable to move even an inch.
All right, I've gotten myself pretty stuck here. Tried the kinetic rope a couple times, tried the max tracks. Truck won't budge, so I think winch is probably the safest way to go. Brad's on a pretty solid ground there, so I wonder if, yeah, he should be good there, eh? Pretty solid.
Yeah, I think so.
Working hard or hardly working? Hard to say today.
You know, the last time I used this winch, I was with you.
I have that effect on people. All right, good times. Let's do some winching.
Pulling me forward.
Might have to dig out around the front tires a bit.
Copy.
It got super mega stuck in like this 3-foot deep snowdrift over a puddle. And when I say stuck, I mean this thing was glued to the ground. So we start shoveling. We got 2 shovels out. We got the max tracks out. We're trying, you know, my tires are just spinning. I'm high centered and it's basically on a block of ice. Like it will not move. Yeah.
He got himself stuck. So now I don't feel so bad, but we've got to get him unstuck. And boy, he got himself stuck good. I'm going to be here for a minute.
I don't want to do this for hours. Just let it go right now.
No, me too. Nothing.
That's pretty hard. I mean, it's almost ice. Yeah.
We tried every tool in our tool bag, and it really came down to just digging out his axles and really giving it with the kinetic rope. We tried it several times, and we were starting to get worried.
All right, we got it unstuck after digging for about an hour to get all the snow packed out from under the axles. Brad with the perfect speed kinetic line pull. We got it unstuck. Now we got to figure out how to get out of this without getting it stuck again.
Little perseverance, a little more digging, a lot of cold. My toes were pretty numb when it was all said and done. We got him out of there, and I think the best call is to turn around and go find camp.
Sometimes that's just the way things go on an adventure. But we got unstuck. We probably won't forget that one anytime soon.
Oh yeah.
Got under your skin. All in. You got the white knuckles holding on it tight. Keeping your feelings bottled up inside. Heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors, right. Moments pass, make this one count. Untied.
All right, we found ourselves a campsite not too far up the trail. I mean, back the trail from where I got stuck pretty bad, and I think we're both pretty happy that we were able to get out of that without much trouble. There was nothing to winch off of except for each other, so.
I like your definition of not much trouble.
That's probably the most stuck I've had this truck. This-
Well, it's just another day in the office, you know.
Yeah.
And we had a beautiful view while we worked on it. And, you know, I can't feel my toes, so that's good.
Well, I'm going to make us some bison tacos for dinner,
Oh, yeah.
so that should warm us right up. I'm also going to change out of these wet clothes.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so this is the dinner situation. We got taco kit, we got taco cheese, we've got ground bison, jalapeno hot sauce. That was a lot of work getting out of that stuck, so I'm gonna make some dinner for us. Oh yeah. Taco time.
After today, anything would be good, but this is going to be especially good.
It's gonna be good. Oh, look at that taco. I think that's a good reaction.
It's so good. I'm so hungry.
Completely forgot about getting unstuck in the snow.
No, I haven't forgotten about that, but I'm going to destroy some tacos, dude. Thanks for making dinner.
Taco cam. What are you laughing at? Beautiful morning here at this camp just off the Denali Highway. amazing snow-capped mountains in the distance. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to keep going down this trail. As you saw, there was too much snow for us. So we're going to start heading towards a lake, and hopefully we can have better progress out that way. I'm excited for today. Should be good.
I think if it's anything like this, it's going to be great. There's a few less shoveling will be great.
Yeah, less shoveling, ideally, more going, less not going. You can see here we've got our route all set on Onyx Off-Road, which is ready to go using our offline maps feature. And you can use the offline maps feature very easily by just clicking on this little button down here and saving the area that you want to bring with you. And then you don't have to worry about not having your maps when you have no internet service. Great feature. Use my link in the description to download our map or to sign up for Onyx Off-Road and save 20%.
While we were a little disappointed that we didn't make it to the mine, it was still worth coming out here for these views. And there's still lots to explore. We're going to head towards Roosevelt Lake, which we hear is amazing. We've got about 40 miles to go up the Denali Highway here towards the next trail.
Just saw a mama moose and a baby moose, which was pretty cool. No snow on the ground here, which I appreciate. But we are going up to about the same elevation as where we got stuck, so we'll see how it goes. And the Dalton was cool, scenic, but this feels a lot more wild, rugged, and kind of what we were hoping for up here. So I'm enjoying this. The views are spectacular. There's no one else out here. There's no trucks barreling past anymore. It's good.
And just maybe we'll get to see a little bit of mining history along the way.
You see there's an old prospector cabin up there on the hillside. You can't get to it anymore. It's all washed out. Water must have been really flowing through here. Think there's gold in here, partner?
Definitely gold in here. That's what that cabin is for. I guarantee it.
For sure. planned destination, which is Roosevelt Lake. No snow problems this time, just a little patch of snow that I went through, but nothing really concerning. But we quickly realized that we weren't actually at Roosevelt Lake, and it was further up the trail. Lake's frozen, wind is chilly. It's probably coming off these big rocky peaks up here.
It's a very nice spot.
A little cold.
It's a little cold, that wind coming off that frozen lake for sure.
A couple little water crossings, some beautiful creeks, and we reached the lake. But lo and behold, it's the wrong lake.
Well, it's what, 12:30 p.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty early in the day,
Pretty early in the day.
I think.
Yeah, that wind coming off that frozen lake is, it's bitter. That's bitter cold right there. It's beautiful up here, and I know the rest of this trail is probably going to be more of this incredible scenery.
All the more reason to keep going and see where we can get. As we gained some elevation, there started to be more and more snow on the trail again. And not too much further ahead, it got really deep.
We're climbing up to the Roosevelt Lake, and we just passed this tractor, and he said, we're probably not going to make it, but we don't adhere to those rules. We're going to go try it. And well, we're not making it to Roosevelt Lake today.
Unfortunately, there was too much snow on the trail for us to keep going. We ran into one of the mine workers from nearby who was there with some equipment trying to clear the trail, but he said he wasn't going to be clearing the trail until the next day, and we got places to be, so we're going to crank it around and see what else we can do. Well, stifled by snow again, eh? Moose. All right, we found ourselves on a kind of tight 2-track here just off of the highway. We're trying to find somewhere to camp. Hopefully this goes somewhere. All right, well, our trail today didn't work out as planned, but we found ourselves a nice riverside camp spot after putting in a few more miles. Pretty chill here, nice and quiet. We're gonna get set up, maybe get a little campfire going tonight. How many days we've been in Alaska, Brad?
I don't even know what day of the week it is, Sean.
It is Sunday.
Is it Sunday? Is it really?
It's Sunday, yes.
I have no idea.
Well, the real question is, does it matter?
You know, it doesn't matter. I'm just not looking forward to the last day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first day and the last day are the only ones that you remember. Oh no, let's go into prison, sorry. Well, it's worked out all right.
Worked out pretty good.
We always seem to end up somewhere good, no matter what goes right or wrong during the day.
Yeah, today was an adventure. There was a lot of turning around and wrong turns
And snow.
And mud.
Sounds like the right stuff.
Sounds like the right stuff.
Well, cheers to more adventure tomorrow.
Cheers, buddy.